there are owners of private prisons that are suing the states that they are contracted to put people in prison in right now in this country. Let me say that again now. There are owners of private prisons that have been contracted by the states to put their prison in that state and put people in prison that are suing those states because they promised them a certain amount of occupancy. And since they've changed some of their laws to be more lenient on locking people up, which has reduced the population in the prison, and now they suing them for that makeup because they promised them more people than they got. This is how much of a business putting people in jail is. That because they operating at 50% and y'all promised me 75-80%, I can sue y'all now because y'all ain't locking up enough people.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So check this out. In this video, we're going over how the real reason of why crime, homicide, and a lot of prison statistics on people going to jail is going down. Now, a lot of both of the political sides is probably going to want to take credit for what's going on, but I'm going to explain to y'all what Pam Bondi is saying and what I think is the real reason why crime is down, homicides is down, and a lot of these prison industries are going, they're losing their mind because it generated almost $400 billion a year, excessive of $400 billion a year. So can you imagine how bad they want to get people into the prison system? Because it makes a lot of money. Now, a lot of people are saying this could be the reason why they're going after the immigrants, because it's like, yo, look, y'all are the lowest hanging fruit. We can't go after, the laws have changed of how they go after black people, and they did it so much that it's just, they can't keep going there. We know about the war on drugs. It's a lot of black men that's in jail that they just wanted to, meet quota. So they just go around rounding up black people, and then, they get released. And they know a lot of these corruption actions was going on. So it's like, they can't keep doing this. It's not going to work. So they thinking that this is because of the immigration and putting people in jail is why immigration is going on right now, or the press on immigration. But let us hear Ms. Bondi speak. I'm going to give my commentary. Make sure I subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Push on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. Give my commentary on what I think. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get it.
Thank you, Chairman Jordan, Ranking Member Raskin, and distinguished members of this committee. Thank you for hosting me here today. I'm grateful for the opportunity to answer your questions, highlight the work of our department, and discuss the most important topic of all, keeping the American people safe. A little over a year ago, I was sworn into office as the 87th Attorney General of the United States.
Now, when they say keep America safe, that's so much cap. The prison industry is making $400 billion. That's y'all main concern is the money. If it's not making money, it's not making sense. I don't believe that they're just trying to keep American people safe. I don't see where it even makes financial sense. Well, let me let it go.
I came into office with the goal of refocusing the Department of Justice on its core mission after years of bloated bureaucracy and political weaponization. The Department of Justice's core mission is to fight violent crime, protect the American people, and defend the rule of law above all else.
And this is cap. The real reason why people that are not going to jail right now is because those old ways ain't working. And a lot of people are in the house. We're in new times right now. So to market, to get people to be in position to go to jail, it's very hard right now because you got a lot of people on their phones. They're spending hours and hours on their phones. Okay, you got a lot of people that's not outside. There's a lot of internet going on and people on the internet. So you're going to have to find ways to lock people up on the internet, which they do. if you wave a gun on the camera on the internet right now, you got police that don't want to pick you up. They're so thirsty. They're gonna want to pick you up on that, and they're going to bring charges on that from what you're doing on camera, because it's nothing for officers to do outside. Okay, it's nothing for them to do. You don't have to really patrol no more. The tags, if you got a suspended license or your tag is anything wrong, it's cameras that's catching that. They're alerting the officers and they pulling up on you. It's kind of like it's not even a need for a lot of police officers anymore. Okay, they probably got to be going online. As crazy as it seems, but this is what's going on. But now the politics is going to try to take this and say, yes, we got crime down. We're getting crime down. We're protecting the people. No, man, people are inside. A lot more people are inside than any time before.
Thank you. Defend the rule of law above all else. While our work is never done, we have made tremendous progress to make America safe again. In 2025, we saw the lowest murder rate in 125 years. That's nothing short of historic.
Had nothing to do with y'all, though. Y'all want more. You know, the prison system would want more people doing this. It's more money for them. They're trying to figure out how could we get more people in prison, because their industry is probably finna go down. You're gonna have to find ways like they did with marijuana, like they did with stupid stuff to try to lock people up, because it makes money. Let me let them go.
If you compare 25 to 24, here's what you'll find. The murder rate is down 21%, robbery down 23%, carjacking down 43%, gun assault down 22%, ag assault, burglary, could go on and on. Crime is declining. This did not happen by accident. The numbers tell an important yet straightforward story. President Trump has given us the resources, the support, and the leadership to protect the American people. President Trump's policies have saved lives. I cannot think of a policy outcome more important than protecting the lives of American citizens. Can you? This trend has been especially clear in Washington, D.C. and in Memphis. These are two iconic American cities that spent years in the grip of horrific violent crime. The Department of Justice surged law enforcement resources, and the results came quickly. Crime plummeted in both cities. And I want to make one point loud and clear. We achieved those results by working with Democratic mayors. Public safety does not have a party registration. When your constituents call 911, they don't ask for political views of the responding.
They don't, but how you guys play with this left and right, we don't care nothing about neither one of you guys. We feel like it's more, this is growing more and more that people are saying that y'all are working together, the Democrats and the Republicans. So it don't look good for people in politics. It don't look good because, you know, people are waking up and people are saying, hey, I'm peeping out these strategies that you guys are doing. So that she just said, you know, it was help with the Democrats. I think it was a lot of help with the Democrats. I think they kind of want people in prison. It's just too much money. It's too much money to make. I don't think people want to turn down that kind of money, in my opinion. But let me let her go. Let me let her finish it off.
Does not have a party registration. When your constituents call 911, they don't ask for political views of the responding officer. They ask for help. I have federal agents in each and every one of your districts. They're here to help, and I am here to help.
Okay, so like I said, y'all, I don't think this has nothing to do with what they're doing. I think it has something to do with the climate of today. Is a lot of people are inside, and I think they're still trying to find out ways to put people in jail, in prison, because it's so beneficial. So I'm gonna be looking into this and making sure I see any policies that push that could send a lot of people in jail because we've seen it in the past before. That's just big business for them. But I appreciate y'all for checking in, man. Shout out to all the subscribers and the supporters, Shabazz, Mama Lisa, everybody who support the channel, man. I love and appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
Have a community, you must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.